Hello fellow YouTubers and truth seekers. This is a quick video response to RawDog's video, Let's Get Real About Inflation. He asked at the end for somebody to prove him wrong, and I'm not really looking to prove him wrong. I do want to thank you, RawDog, for trying to get people to think about why they are in the silver and gold market. And I posted a response on Silver Futurists page that was a response to his video, You Are Not a Silver Expert, as well as a response to your video, Critical Silver Thinking. I didn't realize before I posted it that you could only post a video response to one particular video, so I wasn't able to put it on both videos. In any case, I would say that in my personal experience, you are incorrect in regards to that there's no inflation out there as far as price inflation for real goods and services, or necessary goods and services, not consumer electronics. As you say, prices for TVs and camcorders and phones and things of that nature in general are coming down. But my experience over the last decade has been, especially being divorced and a single father, having to do the grocery shopping on a regular basis, there is a significant increase in price inflation for food. And for a while they tried to fool the public. They were making the packaging smaller or figuring out ways to decrease the material goods going into the packaging and just in general reducing the overall quantity of the food in each particular package. Now you notice everything is going to these 100-calorie packages. It's only 100 calories. Small cans of soda, only 100 calories. Smaller packages of crackers, only 100 calories. And this is designed as a mechanism to fool the public into thinking they're doing something good for themselves health-wise, but in reality it's just another mechanism to hide the real price inflation in food. And just in general, food prices have gone up, on average 5 to 10% in my own personal experience year after year. And with each successive year, that 5 or 10% becomes a bigger dollar amount, of course. As far as energy prices, gasoline at the moment is lower than it has been, but it's still, at $3 or higher. I mean, I'm in South Carolina, and we have some of the lower prices in the nation, but we're still at $3.08, $3.10 for regular gasoline. And as far as energy costs that are necessary to heat and cool my home, those continue to rise year after year. On average, my electricity bill has been going up $10 to $15 on as a monthly average each year after year. So where I was paying on average about $120 per month for electricity costs at my house, now on average my electricity bill is somewhere between $155 and $160. So there's inflation in my own personal experience there as far as energy. And my water bill continues to go up year after year. When I first purchased this house in 2001, the average water bill was about $50, $52. The average water bill right now is about $78, $79, almost $80 a month. So in my water bill, water and sewer, I'm seeing inflation. So yes, as far as consumer electronics and cars and that sort of thing, prices are coming down. But as far as the items necessary to go on day to day, I have, in my own personal experience, seen that there is, in fact, inflation, and it doesn't show any signs of slowing down. So as far as the money supply goes, you're exactly right. They have to keep the party going. They have to keep, monetizing the debt. They have to keep QE going, or the amount of deflation that will happen will be so quick that everything will come to a halt. But you're right, the overall monetary system is declining, but it's very slight. And the amount that they're having to monetize on a record amount of $85 billion a month is going to come back to bite us. And it's like Peter Schiff says, it's someone who's on heroin increasingly needs more and more amounts of heroin to get high, and that's exactly what we're doing here in the United States. And so when the heroin junkie finally does come down and finally does try to kick the habit and go straight, the sickness and detox that person would have to go through is much worse than it would have been if they had stopped a year prior, or 6 months prior, or even 30 days prior to the time they actually do, try to kick the habit. And that's what's happening to the United States. We're only causing the detox that's going to happen to be that much worse than it would otherwise be. But man, I appreciate your input and I appreciate your videos. You're very entertaining, and you make me laugh, so that's always a good thing. And appreciate your comments and replies.